Got the new Auto Breechlock Pro 4-station progressive press that was just released. I've had it for 4 or 5 days now. I've ran about 600 rounds of 9mm through it, so I'm getting used to it. Got Lee 4-die set in it with the sizer in station 1, the powder through expanding in station 2 with the auto drum powder measure on it. I'm running power pistol in that. The sizer die has the bullet feeder underneath it, which I just installed. That's been working really well. I'm using Barry's bladed bullets in it right now, 124 grain. And the last station I've got the factory crimp die. So the only problem I've had with the press so far is that I really had issues with the safety prime dropping primers on the floor when I first got it, but I made an adjustment to the primer arm and I've gotten that pretty much sorted out. It still drops maybe 1 out of 100 or so. The case feeder works great. I've got the case collator on the top there, so you just drop a handful of cases in there and shake it and it fills the tubes up. If you have all 4 tubes filled, I think it holds 95 rounds of 9mm brass is what I counted. Yeah, other than that, it's been working out really nice. So I guess I'll just shut up and run some rounds through and see how it goes here. I don't know if you heard that, but I just had a bullet fell out of the bullet feeder. I found that happens every once in a while. If you let the tube get empty, the last 2 seem to always fall out. But I guess it doesn't really bother me that much. Didn't quite get the primer out, so I'm just going to take a primer by hand. I just clicked it out of the little Pez dispenser here, and I can't see it with the case feeder in the way. And then I'm just going to set it in the arm and keep on going. Drop, missed the bin, fell on the floor. Adjust that over a little bit. So I'm just about out of cases on the tube here, so when that gets empty, I'll notch it over. And I'm pretty close to being out of bullets here, so I'd have to stop and fill up the tube. Now, so I'm out of cases on the tube here. I'm going to show you this bullet feeder. If you do not feed a case through with the bullet feeder, it'll drop the bullet on the table. So I'm going to go 1 turn and let it run out of cases so that there's 1 station on the shell plate that's missing a case. So now I'll notch this over, and now it'll start feeding cases again. There you see, so now because there was, oh no, that was the wrong one. It dropped 1 just because it wanted to. There, now, so now that shell plate underneath the bullet seeder is empty. So now when this bullet feed comes out, it will drop that bullet. I'm just going to drop just a couple more bullets in here, so we can keep running a little bit. And now I'm just going to put my hand underneath there and catch that bullet as it drops out. So that's an annoying thing, is that you really need to keep this, you know, if you're using the bullet feeder, you need to keep it full and keep all 4 going, and pay attention to when you're running out of cases, otherwise you're dropping stuff all over. And as you can see, the bullet feeder seems to drop a few now and then on its own anyway, which I guess is not a terrible inconvenience. Here's some more detail angle images for those interested. It's been a good press so far. I like it. It's fast, easy to set up. Takes a little getting used to if you're not used to a progressive, of course, but learning curve wasn't too bad. So yeah, I guess so far I guess I'd recommend it.